It's Entertainment Schmig.
And it's brought to you by Plaza Motors, the luxury car center of the universe. AskMen.com. I don't know if this is a shift. I don't know if it has to do with the hashtag #AskHerMore. But they've gone from their list of most desirable women in the world to the 99 most outstanding women.
That's cool.
Emma Watson's number 1 on the list. Ronda Rousey, MMA fighter, number 2.
Oh, I know who she is.
She's an
crazy
actress,
good.
too. Yeah. Taylor Swift's number 4. Lindsey Vohn's number 5. Now, I will say this. Kim Kardashian still comes in at number 3 on the list.
Come on. I thought you said desirable.
No, I said they
Outstanding.
shifted from desirable to outstanding.
Oh, yeah, you did say that. Come on. I thought you said outstanding. That's what I meant.
How is she outstanding?
You know who I have a little thing for right now? I don't know why. It'll fade. Anna Kendrick.
No, you've had that.
Yeah, you've
for a
had
while.
that.
I know, but I'm just saying, is she on the list? You know, I mean, is she didn't come in there. Oh, I'm sorry to do that to you. I thought
No,
maybe-
that's okay. No,
Okay.
not in the top
I'm surprised,
20.
actually.
I'm sure it with 99. I don't have the full 99 in front of me. I'm sure she makes it on the list somewhere. Opening in theaters this weekend, Will Ferrell and Kevin Hart's movie Get Hard. It's getting bad reviews.
Oh, it's not getting bad reviews. It's getting beat down, and some of the things they say in here are not fun. Rape, you know. I mean, it makes it. It just takes away all the comedy of this thing when it's awful. I love Will Ferrell. I'm not a big Kevin Hart fan, but man, I don't know.
Well, and you have the movie's title, too, which I hate
Get Hard,
saying it every time. But Will was asked about the questionable movie title.
I don't find it scandalous at all. Yeah, I think it promotes men's fitness and awareness of how to keep your body and mind in shape.
And it's also about hardening yourself up for jail.
Yes,
Right.
That's
I know.
what
Yeah.
The premise is funny. Some of the stuff in it apparently is not.
Yeah, they
I
say
have
they
no
go for the
interest in
easy jokes, really like stereotypical jokes, whatever. But Rolling Stone, in honor of his new movie coming out, has ranked all of Will Ferrell's 40 movies from best to worst. Boat Trip came in last. They feature like movies where he just did cameos too. But the top 5: Zoolander, Old School, Step Brothers, The Other Guys, and the Lego Movie. I take offense to the fact that Elf is not in the top 5. It
Oh
comes
my
in
gosh,
yeah, 'cause that's
yeah.
like
number
his-
8.
Really?
Yeah, that's hard to believe. The Lego Movie,
He's good.
Lord Business.
Yes.
President Business.
He's pretty good.
maybe it was the movie that didn't do anything for me.
The Lego movie
It's
number
weird
1,
because
though.
he's
Come on.
really
No, I wouldn't-
not.
Nah.
I mean,
That's silly.
yeah.
Who is it? Rolling Stone?
Yeah.
I think they're putting these lists out with questionable number 1s and number 2s
To make us angry.
to have people talk about them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
It's all they've been doing lately. The only time we've talked about Rolling Stone is when they put a list out that we're questioning. Think about
It's
it.
a good point. Would you like to see my plums?
Also out for the kids, the new DreamWorks animated film Home, and it features Jim Parsons does a voice, Steve Martin, Jennifer Lopez, and Rihanna. Rihanna is kind of the star of this movie, so it's kind of fitting as she provides a voice for a kids movie that yesterday she would release her new song, "Be Better Have My Money."
That's awesome. That's the name of her song.
Every
It
time
is,
you
yeah.
think she's like maybe classing up her act a little bit.
I've been saying that line for 20 years.
I know you have.
Since I'm going to get you sucker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
20 years I've been saying that line.
Look how you could have cashed in.
If I were a singer.
Going back about 20 years, and maybe this had to do with the fact that, spoiler alert, Parenthood fans, Craig T. Nelson's character came to an end this season, and they offered him a new deal. NBC has ordered a 13-episode sequel to Coach.
Really?
Craig T. Nelson's coming back as Coach.
What about Shelley Fabre? Is she coming back?
I don't know. The new show's going to pick up 18 years later with
Jerry Van
Dyke?
Yeah,
Is he still alive?
Yeah.
Coach comes out of retirement.
That's awesome. Well, I mean, I don't know if it's awesome. I liked the show when it was on
I
Moose.
think I watched it.
I did. It was cute.
It was all
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Fine.
I mean, it wasn't like a show. If it were on reruns, I'd be like, "Ooh, a Coach episode's on."
When is it going to be on so I can program my DVR not to pick it up?
Hey.
I think you can wait for a little while
He's
at least.
83, by the way, Jerry Van
Jerry
Dyke.
Van
Wow.
Dyke. All right.
One Direction. It looks like Zayn's share just this year alone from One Direction. This is how much money he's leaving on the table. One Direction is going to rake in about $75 million this year. Before taxes, that means Zayn would get about $15 million. Then you factor in like taxes and managers, and they say he walked away from about $5 million. Or did he? Some sources are saying that his drug use and alcohol use became a big problem, and that when he decided he didn't want to get clean, they told him, get out of the band. Get out!
I think they said it like this. Get out.
Yeah, that too. This is my favorite part, though. A Spotify executive said after it was announced that Zayn was leaving the band, there was a 769% increase in One Direction streams on Spotify. And the exec says, we can clearly see the spike of sadness happening.
You know what? If they get rid of these guys one at a time,
Right.
Look at all the stuff they'll sell.
What?
I don't know.
That's Entertainment Schmig. More at 8:40. And, of course, Schmig Schmackdown just an hour away on Y98.